There is also $25 billion in the stimulus for additional payroll protection assistance for U.S. restaurants. P.P.P has helped keep hundreds of Oklahoma eateries in business during the pandemic. Steve Shaw reports on one of them in Edmond, whose owner has quite the backstory.
You give him a hot link at the bottom of that bad boy.
Owen Wilson opened Big O's Pork and Dreams at the corner of 2nd Street and Edmond Road a year and a half ago.
It's a typical day at Big O's, man.
With menu items featuring names like Fat Butt and Big Nasty, it gets your attention.
Oh, man, I love those names, you know. You just got to be creative. You want to draw people in. Fat Butt, Big Nasty, the Roly-Oly. It just brings people like, man, what is this dude doing over there?
Owen Wilson was once a teacher and defensive line coach at Edmond Santa Fe High School for 20 years. He stepped away in September of 2018 to chase his dream.
And we had him working with at-risk students here and very successful.
He was a diffuser.
Yes, and he had a lot of street cred with the kids.
Lea McBride has been school psychologist at Santa Fe since it opened in 1993. She says Big Owen made a big impact on students who normally were hard to reach.
This is my thinking on Owen is, yes, he's a fantastic cook, and he did a great job here as a TA too, but his greatest thing is he is a people person. And if you want to laugh, or if you want a good listener, or if you want to hear a good story, Owen's the one to go to.
See that bone that want to stick around and fell off the bone there, man.
Owen's exploits around a smoke pit have been well known for many years. In 2013, he bought this large food trailer that served many in and around OU's football program, including players Bob Stoops, Lincoln Riley, yes, and even the King.
You cook for the King.
That's it, yeah. Man, I've been the King and I hung out a bunch of times. That guy got a sharp memory, man.
Which brings us back to Big O's Pork and Dreams.
Get that fat butt together for me, man. We start with some grilled onions and sauteed peppers there.
It had been open just 4 months when the pandemic hit.
Like I say, when we moved in here, we were the fourth barbecue joint on this street, believe it or not. And I've seen a couple of barbecue places fold here in Edmond. And, you know, a lot of people was thinking, well, hey, you know, Big O, he just opened up in December 2019. Is he going to be able to hold on? You know, I got a good teammate on my team, my wife, and she does a lot of good praying for us, man.
We still do it the traditional way. So his family, he just comes from a family of cooks. When I say cook, they could really cook.
The Wilsons were grateful when the state of Oklahoma gave them $8,800 of federal grant money to pay their employees during the pandemic. Their restaurant was one of more than 8,600 small businesses in 334 communities across Oklahoma's 77 counties that has received more than $143 million through the Oklahoma Business Relief Program.
I was really shocked at how much help was available to small businesses throughout the state. I'm not going to say it was easy to get in to get those loans and whatever the grants were that they had available, but once, you know, people were able to get in and get the applications put in, I was shocked, and we're happy and grateful for that at the same time.
And really our focus at the Department of Commerce and really with the state of Oklahoma and the state administration over the last 12 months has been take care of our own. Those are the ones that brought us to the dance, and we want to make sure that they continue to stay open.
Department of Commerce Executive Director Brent Kisling says Oklahoma's proactive approach led to employment numbers released this week that show the state is 2 percentage points better than the national unemployment average. He says the third stimulus package approved by Congress and signed by the president last week will only help. Ronnie Watson drives over to Big O's from Oklahoma City whenever he can.
The food is good and the prices are very affordable. And they're very friendly. The staff has always been really nice here.
Don't let everybody see my secrets though, so.
What's the best thing at Big O's?
Ooh, that's hard to say. I mean, our meats are all smoked, so you can't go wrong there, but the ribs. It's something about the flavor in the ribs, and they're tender, they just fall off the bone.
Me being in the community for over 30 years really helped. You know, I wasn't just a guy who just say, I'm gonna go open up. You know, me being in the community, coaching, teaching, having a food truck, a lot of people already knew me, so I was pretty fortunate that way.
Oh, that is very exciting to hear. I've not tried his barbecue yet, but I anticipate this is probably the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. But those are the types of businesses that we want to make sure continue to grow.
Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.
And Steve tells me that Owen and Tanaka Wilson celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary on Tuesday. Congratulations.